Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is you are in the world, and welcome to another edition of the Living World of Darkness Rage Across New York. Our scene today involves a handful of individuals, and currently the only formed pack on the Sept of the Green. Cammie has happened across an individual at a small little gathering that Jacob Clay held earlier. Found out at least enough about him to decided to let him get to know the other two because he shares a passion with the other two. And so as they are walking up the block towards her apartment in Harlem, she sends out the text just letting Nimi and Bailey know that she's bringing a friend that they might be very interested in meeting. So, tell me a bit about yourself.
I just moved here from a reservation up north with some family.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I moved down here from north with family too. I came here from Toronto.
That is north. More north than me. I'm from northern New York State.
Like Buffalo?
Not Buffalo, but up there, yeah.
Fair enough. So at least you know how cold it gets up north.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Neat. And she'll stop in front of her building. So I'm all the way at the top at the loft up there. The elevator hasn't worked since the 60s, from what I understand, and I've had friends that have almost collapsed on the way up. I feel
From
obliged to
walking
tell you.
up the steps?
Yes.
Okay.
They had weak constitutions. I found this out only too late.
I should be fine.
And she will open up the door that's supposed to be secure, but has never been secure in the entirety of the time that she has lived here. And she will guide him up the stairs. It's about 6 or 7 flights. She comes to the big metal door and pulls it open. And it's like, oh, I hope they're here. And she peeks her head in as she pulls the heavy door open.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
And so, like, I was like, he's not an eggplant, he's retarded. Oh, hi, Cammie.
Nimi, Bailey, this is our new friend.
Hello, new friend.
Introduce yourself, new friend.
It's just them in there?
Yes.
There's no like normal people around? Okay, cool. I am Ancestor's Fire. Uktena Ahroun. Or you can call me Chichinego.
Chichinego?
Yes.
What tribe are you from?
The Onia.
Oh, cool. Cool. I'm Nimi Beaumont. And this is... She pulled her arms out to Bailey.
Bailey Dean. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're all Cleiths. Those two are the new moons. I happen to cohabitate with them, and I do it quite well, even though it's high stress sometimes. Always got to be on my guard.
I'm an Uktena.
Oh,
Bone hour, baby.
hello. Are you from a tribe, or are you from a disenfranchised?
Technically I'm Métis.
Well, I'm told you're gearheads.
Yeah, totally.
Get by.
Okay, they're being modest. Like this one, and she'll point to Nimi. She flew a helicopter. I didn't even know that she could fly a helicopter. I don't even think she knew she could fly a helicopter.
I didn't.
And this one drops bombs like Vietnam. Just to Bailey.
Right. Yeah, this, and she points to Cammie. This is our Alpha Morpheus. And then she's gonna like hitch her thumb over to Bailey. And this is Mordaka.
I never flew a helicopter before. I just worked on cars with my father and raced them.
Racing's cool.
Well, you're in great company.
I was gonna work on building a business anyway, sort of a charity thing, give out discounted work to people that can't afford it, you know?
Oh,
Totally hands.
Nimi, had a
Yeah.
little chit chat with Jacob today, you know, fellow alpha and all.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What?
Oh no.
What?
I promised I would hang out with him like 2 weeks ago. Oh shit. I forgot.
I don't think he's in a particular mood, just like hang out. You know.
What?
Well, you know, Simon left and you know.
That sounds like someone who needs some hanging out with. Need a little morale boost.
Yeah, but like at least for right now, he's got his voice to keep him company, so he'll be okay. Just hit him up tomorrow.
Your
Yeah.
Arden seemed kind of emo.
What?
It's because there are no Adrin Ragabash. That's why.
Oh.
If there were, maybe they'd be a little happier. But there's not. I guess we're all really good at dying. So, shrug. She both shrugs and says the word shrug.
Jacob told me that, or I convinced Jacob that maybe we should do some forward operating bases, and maybe if one of those forward operating bases happened to be a place that worked on cars.
Forward operating base? What's that in English?
A forward operating base. It's like, okay, so the Sept is the main base, and then a fob, as it's called, is like a base that's further out towards like the front line.
Okay.
And so it's like a place where troops can kind of have like a way station on their way to the war.
I
Need,
mean,
like show, cigarettes, booze, that sort of thing. What?
I mean, I don't think it's quite all USO, but it's like, we could house supplies and hold tactical meetings and do like, advanced recon and everything. And it's just basically like a little stronghold out there in like Queens or Brooklyn, wherever we can find a shop to put our
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn it is.
I got friends in Brooklyn.
But yeah. So what's your car of choice? Should look over to Ancestor's Fire.
I'm partial to the Mustang, but that's because my father was.
A muscle car kind of guy. Okay, I can dig. Nimi, what about you?
Nimi thinks for a minute. I want a really fucking big truck. That's what I want right now.
And Bailey, what about you?
Now, are we talking realistically, or are we talking like dream big or go home? Because if it's realistic, give me anything on wheels and I'm fucking happy. But if we're talking dream big or go home, something with like a real nice Hemi engine in it sounds really good. Something that brooms,
We gotta Mad Max this shit.
Mm. Wait, which of us has to play guitar in the front? We'll work on that.
Galliard.
We don't have a Galliard, although there are two that are pretty emo at the moment, but they are available, but
I don't want any emo bullshit in our pack. Oh, Galliard, I can do both.
I can play the flute.
Perfect.
Right into battle with him playing flute at the front of our vehicle. I like it.
It's a Native American flute.
So it sounds like all majestic and shit.
It will when I get better.
In the meantime, someone I guess will have to pick up the guitar. We can have like a whole ensemble on the top.
So I think because our pack has most of the auspices, but not all of them, we should have surrogate auspices. Now, Bailey, how good do you think you would be of a Philodox?
I think, She just kind of like stares out for a bit. Not great, but I mean, I can work on it.
You know at least one of the rules of the litany.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody knows that rule.
Perfect. All right. So, because we're so kind and generous, I will be the Galliard. And Bailey, which rule of the litany do you know?
That we don't fuck each other. I mean, at least not in the BB sense.
Okay.
No
making babies.
Yeah. You're fine though, she says and gives her a wink.
Well, okay. I think 1 out of 13 is enough.
Well, if we don't have a Philodox, if you break one of the rules of the litany, we can say since we don't have a Philodox, we didn't know.
I like the way this guy thinks. We plead ignorance.
There sure is a whole lot we don't know. Right, Cammie?
Huh?
Exactly, that's the spirit.
So, do you want it in our little Manson family we're starting here? Minus the fucking, because we are not allowed to do that, because at least we know one of the tenets of the litany.
That's right, your Philodox has laid down the law.
You better listen to her.
Yeah, it sounds like the sept as a whole needs some muscle.
I think
Might
you're
as well
the
start
only-
with the
I think
pack.
I think you're the only Ahroun that's not in like the upper echelons of like leadership.
Perfect. Now, even if we don't have a Philodox, if one of the Philodox tries to fuck with us, we send this guy after him. That's how that works, right?
If a challenge is warranted, then I will do so.
Perfect.
I like how the fact that we've already weaponized our new member this quickly.
I came weaponized.
Yeah.
We all
He
kind of
was
come weaponized.
Well, you're not wrong.
I'm just saying, within like 10 minutes of meeting you, you had a shot collar on me, Cammie.
Okay, it wasn't a shock collar. It was a shock vest, belt, collar, wrist mounts, and headset.
Sounds kinky.
Very kinky. You should let her strap you in sometime.
Morpheus here is invented like the Tron universe, but for us. You go in there and you like kill things, you know, in case you don't kill enough things on your normal day to day.
Like VR killing?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm in there as an AI though.
I
I
have
haven't
one.
solved that mystery yet.
Well, you're a ragabash, aren't you? Well, there you go.
Look, first off, both of you are in it now, including me. I've put in several members of the sept, several legends that I could at least get some information on, and kind of gave them stats that I felt was appropriate. And she'll rub the back of her head. Gogol fangs first, kicked the shit out of me. Completely depleted the shock battery.
Is voice of Veiled Rains in there?
No.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
She's in the sept.
Is she now? Well, just so you know, up until recently, I was fairly antisocial.
Ah.
And then I met these two, and that was no longer an option.
Just doing our duty to Gaia, ma'am.
Bringing that wallflower out to the garden.
Yeah.
I guess that's how I met you. And how you have been offered and accepted all in one fell swoop a place in our pack.
Well, I do things quickly.
Nice.
You'll fit in well here.
So, with that being said, I need to, I guess, appoint a beta. She's looking.
Hey, Ancestor's fire. Do you want to be alpha?
Beta. I just got this job. I'm still in like my probationary period. God damn it, Nimi.
Nimi grins. I'm just saying, you didn't ask. He's a new member of the pack. I want to see you two fight.
I'm down.
I'm going to go ahead and leave that as an open action plan for later. Going to put a little pin. She kind of pantomimes a pen, and we're going to put it in the corkboard.
Bailey,
And,
is that Philodox? Do you think it's fair to delay this challenge?
As a Philodox, I feel that the only
Hey,
way
Bailey,
to
you want to
resolve
be my
this...
beta?
Bribery.
I know.
Not against
Plot
the litany.
twist.
Not against the litany, I think.
I appreciate this token of bribery. Wait, so is that how we just do it? Just like, so you wanna? I mean, granted, can we call this pack So You Wanna?
I feel like every other Ragabash will be lining up in the sept.
But I
God,
really
I hope so. Get one for each law of the litany.
Well, before we actually, let the Ahroun break the Theurge in half, because that's what's going to happen.
Ooh, tag team wrestling style.
I can handle my own. I can take a beating. I've done it before. I'll probably have to do it again. I think maybe we should figure out a totem to follow, because that's pretty important. Like, really important. Not even joking.
Well, we all got one thing. I got someone we can harass.
Well, what's the one thing that at least the majority of us are good at?
Leaping in headfirst into decisions.
Yes.
Impulsive decision making. Yes, we're good at that. So I think that rules Trapdoor Spider out. The three of you are all really good with cars, right?
Yeah. Is Furiosa a totem?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess we could probably take a trip to the Cyber Realm and find the embodiment of Furiosa there. Maybe.
What about Kit from Knight Rider? That'd be sweet as hell.
Are there any totems like that?
I don't know. Another Theurge.
I'm Theurge, but I mean, like, I know some of the Glasswalker totems and some of the, less obscure totems, but she scratches the back of her head. I don't really think I know of anything in Cockroach's Brood that specifically is, like, about cars. What about Bonars? You guys got anything? I should look at Bailey.
Well, not having much for much, but I think we have a thing.
Nimi, you've got Bonar friends too. Anything come to mind?
I could hit up Gold Digger.
What do you think, Beta? Should she hit up Gold Digger?
Wait, me? Who's Gold Digger?
This Bonar dude I know. He's like Adrin, probably. I don't know, something bigger than us.
Then yeah, let's hit him or hit him up. Whatever helps.
Why not both?
I like the way you think.
We have a full moon now.
I'm not hitting an Adrin.
He might take offense if you don't.
What if the Adrin says hit me?
Well, then I'll do my duty and punch him in the face.
Nimi nods.
Cammie will pick up Nimi's phone from the table and toss it to her.
And she's going to engage in some back and forth texting with a very intense look on her face.
So, Fire, while she's doing that, do you like Twinkies?
Who doesn't?
I knew that some things are just meant to be. And she walks over to her cabinet and opens it up, and it's just box after box after box of Twinkies.
Do any of us like rat? I mean, like, except Bailey. I think you have to like rat.
I think we kind of already follow rat, don't we? Like, that's the set totem.
Is there a difference between a rat and a mouse?
Mhm.
What about great trash heap?
So the Philodox just asked, did we follow red? Or, I mean, the urge.
It's been a while, Robert. Give me a break. You follow Great White Mouse. I know. Don't ever call him rat. Great trash heap. Pass?
Does lack that certain je ne sais quoi.
The car, not the racist dude.
Ooh.
Like Dukes of Hazzard, Johnny Knoxville, Sean William Scott?
I think I'm gonna be really mad if we summon this thing and it's Colonel Sanders or whatever.
Well, what do we know about General Lee?
It's a badass car in the 70s.
Help get those Duke boys out of trouble.
So I'm not a theurge, but I bet for Chimnage we could dress in all jean everything.
Denim everything.
I believe the women would be required to wear Daisy Dukes, and I have to wear absurdly tight jeans.
We are equal opportunity here. You can also wear Daisy Dukes.
I think we should all wear Daisy Dukes.
I agree.
I third the motion.
That wouldn't be proper chimnage. If you've seen the Dukes of Hazzard, I have to wear absurdly tight jeans.
Are you saying that this ass is not sufficient chimnage?
I'm saying my ass isn't sufficient chimnage, but my front package will be. Hence the really tight jeans. You really need to watch the original Dukes of Hazzard.
This is a fair point.
You have to show off your ass. I show off my moose knuckle. Spirits are happy.
So I guess we're also going to all have to wear, like, shirts that are all tied off at the midriff. Probably, yeah. Maybe.
You will. I'll have to have a button-up shirt. Unbuttoned halfway down.
Chest showing?
Yeah.
I can get a banjo.
Did the Dukes do a banjo? I don't think they did.
No.
Really?
No, they didn't have a banjo.
Fuck. Then how will the Galliard serenade its totem?
By telling a story about the good old Duke boys.
Okay, I can do that.
Robert.
Yes?
Can one of us roll to figure out what might be a good chimnage for General Lee?
Seeing as you just heard the name, does anybody have Bone Gnar lore?
I don't know.
Negative.
I thought Nimi did.
I have a Bone Gnar mentor, but no lore.
Oh.
Don't you have Bone Gnar lore?
I don't know. I'm looking. I don't know if my lore ever made it to my character sheet, to be honest.
It should have.
I know it should have, but these, as somebody who's had to look at a fair amount of character sheets in the past week, I know these things tend to occasionally slip through the cracks. Unfortunately, yeah, my lore never made it to my character sheet. I thought something was missing.
Pick it now on Sept. You get 2 Guru lore already set, and you have 2 lores that you can split between your tribe lore, spirit lore, or umbra lore. Pick it
now. Tribe and umbra, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
You only have tribe lore 1, So I'm gonna have you roll intelligence, tribe lore, difficulty 8.
Sweet. So me. Okay. So let me open my roller here.
Did somebody start the scene in Werewolf Dice Roller?
I did.
Good.
And spend a willpower.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Bad. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll anyways and get nothing. I don't know anything.
You got nothing. You don't know nothing.
Sounds about right.
Was it difficulty 8?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because she only has tribe lore 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
Well, I know a guy that might be able to help us, but it's gonna look real bad if I ask him.
Who?
The right master.
Who?
The right
Who's our
master.
master again?
Out of character, I know our Cammie has met him. She knows his name. On an out of character level, I cannot remember.
I'm shaking my head at all of y'all.
If it faces the storm, I quit.
No, it's Broken Whispers.
Broken Whispers. Had a good conversation with him. Created a brand new, never before seen Talon in front of him. I think he might have been impressed. God, I hope he was impressed.
Is Broken Whiskers a Bonar?
Whispers.
Oh, see, I know. Nimi said Broken Whiskers.
Oh, okay. Ignore me.
Does he gnaw them bones, Cammie?
No, I don't think so.
So pizza is not a sufficient bribe.
Why don't you ask your mentor if he knows what a good chiminage for General Lee is?
My mentor is a Ragabash.
Shit.
That's why I don't ask him shit.
Shit.
Except for that.
Shit.
I asked him that.
Shit. Well, we charged headlong into danger when we went to Africa, and we came out okay. I helped charge into a hellhole with a minimal.
What if we all legally change our last names to Duke?
Keeps my initials the same. I don't give a damn.
BD. CD.
No.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fun police.
Listen, every group of chucklefucks has to have their one straight man, and that happened to our new friend here.
No, I don't use my English name.
Okay.
I have one that the normal people, the white man, would use, and then I have my tribe name and my deed name. I don't acknowledge my English name.
So no colonizer name. I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. What if we promise it that we will literally marathon the entire series of Dukes of Hazzard without a break.
We did that the other day, though. Shitstorm was there.
I know, but we can do it again, or well, hell, we can tell them we did that. We'll paint whatever vehicle we get orange.
I guess that would work. I don't know. I mean, we could always just show up and be like, hey, what the fuck you want? That worked really well last time.
This is true. All right, fuck it. I like this plan. I'm glad to be a part of it. So, everybody pack up your Twinkies. We're going to the Sept. And after a substantial amount of Twinkie gathering, I guess we head to the Sept. And look up Broken Whispers.
If you look around for Broken Whispers, openly the kin will direct you towards the north woods of the Sept.
And Cammie will follow the directions until she can find the right master. And what, pray tell, is the right master doing?
Everybody go ahead and give me a perception primal urge, or perception alertness.
Okay.
What kind of sense?
Well, you're looking for him for, so sight.
Okay, just want to make sure. Got 3.
Got 4.
Okay. Anybody else rolling? Oh, it looks like Paul failed that roll, but or no, 2 successes.
Yeah, I got 2.
2 successes.
Perception alert, Sheppy.
Perception alertness.
He's trying to make me fail already.
No, I'm not.
Damn it, Raz.
3 successes. Looks like you're all pretty aware. You see off in the distance a flickering of fire.
We're going to go towards that flickering of fire.
Go. When you
It's not Nars having sex again. As she follows.
What are the chances of that happening a 5th time in 1 week?
Doesn't that break the litany? Don't we have to stop it?
I mean, we're not actually Philodoxes, so it's not really our place to.
Bailey would stop it. She's a good Philodox.
The best Philodox.
But I mean, if you saw a black spiral dancer, you'd have to fight it, right? You couldn't say, well, I'm not an Ahroun, so I'm going to run away.
Well, the Black Spiral Dancers, we all fight. Doesn't matter what auspice we are.
Just saying, if you see any violation, you're just not going to do anything. Like, well, it's not my auspice, so not my problem.
Listen, pulling apart somebody who has nodded into somebody else is not in my job description.
Cammie's going to smack the back of Nimi's head.
No! What?
You can't say things like that, Nimi.
Sounds like she did.
Well, what if you had a really big stick handy? You could use it as a fulcrum to pry them apart.
Okay, hey! Broken
Nimi's gonna
Whispers,
do that
Raya!
where you put your finger in your mouth and you go.
Anyway,
Can't take you anywhere.
as you guys get closer to the fire, you will see in the clearing. It's a rather small clearing. There is a man sitting by the fire, almost as if he is waiting.
And Cammie is going to walk up. She is going to crouch down, and she is going to expose her throat. And she really hopes that everybody else will follow suit.
Of course.
Yep.
Don't want to get our asses kicked.
Broken whispers, Raya.
Cammie.
I present
Stand.
to you. Oh,
He motions for all of you to stand.
Okay.
Boing. Nimi jumps up.
Yeah, Bailey will stand.
Do as instructed.
take our following orders. Raya, this is a pack that has come together. We currently go under the name of the Alpha Test. And we have come to ask for permission to petition a totem.
I know all of one of you. Who else am I looking at?
I am Ancestor's Fire, Ahroun Cleoth of the Uktena.
I'm Nimi. Cleoth, Uktena, Ragabash, Hamid. You probably heard my wrestling announcement when we came back on set.
Bailey Dean, Bonar Ragabash, Hamid. You probably heard her announcement when we came back on set.
Hearing announcement and seeing faces are two different things. You are back. Which
We are.
totem?
One of Rat's brood. Generally.
He nods. Generally.
All three of us are pretty handy on the road, or at least in some way automotively inclined. It seemed like a natural fit.
Three of you. You
Four.
stand before me. Four.
Sorry, out of character. 4.
I see. And why is it you wish for my advice?
Well, you've given me good advice in the past. And I also wanted to make sure that I asked your permission before bringing a new spirit onto set.
You are learning. Good.
I try.
As Cammie may have told you, my name is Broken Whispers. Lupus of the Silent Striders. Theurge. Adrian of the Nation. And the Right Master of this sept. You are all sure you wish to follow the General Lee.
We came together. It was a choice made by the group.
Yeah.
Cars are in my blood.
I see. As I hear Cammie speaks for all of you. Am I right to assume she is your alpha?
For now.
I have a firm policy of if there is somebody better, they deserve the position more than I do. So I will be it until someone else steps up and says, I can do better than you.
Mm.
And she puts her hand on top of Bailey's head. This is my beta.
Lou again.
To follow this totem is different than most. It is not something you entreat. It is more something you all, as a pack, create. The General Lee is a totem of freedom, of travel, of choice. You will all have to work to perfect the totem. Seek out a junkyard, one that is cleansed, one that has no taint of the worm. Seek the shell of a car you wish to be yours, your packs, your totems. Make it a shrine. Only then will your totem speak to you. I can do no more.
You've done more than enough, Raya. And she will bow her head. And wait to be dismissed.
He looks back to the fire. You make up.
And she will turn around, kind of gesture to the other three. So, we've got to find a junkyard that is not worm tainted. She's going to turn her eyes over to Bailey. I think this would be your people's area of expertise. Maybe some of your kin may know?
Yeah, I mean, I could call my pops or my uncle, I guess. See if they know anything. I work at a scrapyard, but I'm pretty sure it's not kosher or anything.
Well,
It's a little worm between friends.
Yeah, we'll just go grab my Winnebago.
well, for anybody on your end that helps us, there is a cookout on the roof of my building, specifically in their honor. Beer, food, music, the whole nine.
I said uncle. It was supposed to be aunt. Sorry. But yes, I'm sure they'd like that. What do I need? Uncle. Okay. Do I roll anything for my kinfolk knowing crap about purified junkyards?
I'll be honest, kinfolk probably wouldn't know squat.
Fantastic. So
at least not the score that you have. However, I will allow somebody to tap my door.
I think
Damn, I really wish we had that person here. Well, I guess we'll have to pick a new totem. Sorry, guys. I'll tap my mentor.
You text back. Fuck you want.
A junkyard that doesn't suck will bring PBR in return.
You get a text back. Swarm yard.
She sends like 18 question marks.
No, it's like multiple texts. Swarm yard, trash heap, address.
Cool, thanks. And she sends like little kissy face. Okay, so got a place.
Back. Fuck out of here, let me sleep.
I got a place.
So, trash heap. Maybe we should bring some trash to the trash heap that's been purified?
Seems legit. Or something or other.
Gotta have that proper chiminage. And,
always go a dumpster diving in the trash heap.
Well, we're gonna bring more trash to the trash heap. We can't take the trash from the trash heap and give it to the trash heap.
Well, no, but we bring the pure trash and then we go for a swim. Want to go for a swim?
I need to go home and change first.
I met a guy once who went swimming in one of those, and he was gone for like a month, right? He finally came back, and he was fluent in Chinese. So
I think I heard about that guy. He was the one that was trying to find his left sock.
Yeah.
Never found it, from what I heard.
Small world. Maybe we'll find a sock.
Maybe we will.
Would that sock be appropriate chiminage?
Well, maybe for him.
If he's still distraught over the loss of his sock, I would imagine so.
I mean, depending on the sock, I would be.
Do you have a very special sock?
Do you not have a very special sock?
I did when I first hit puberty, but I grew out of that.
Nimi has a very special sock drawer.
All of my socks are special.
And so Cammie will go and find the nearest 2 trash cans to pull the bags out of. And then she will cast or perform the rite of cleansing. And let's see, that's an accord, so it's charisma plus rituals. And what would be the difficulty for this level of taint, dear ST?
Base difficulty.
Okay. Base difficulty for the ritual or base difficulty in general?
Base difficulty for the ritual.
Okay, that's difficulty 7. Charisma, officials. Gonna spend a point of willpower because last time this happened, things got fucked up pretty quick. That's 4 successes on these bags of trash.
Cool. They stink, but they don't stink.
And they will head to the junkyard, the swarm yard. And what do they see when they get there?
Junk.
Whole bunches of it.
Sweet.
It's pretty late at night, so you got floodlights still on, but the gates are closed. There's a light on in the trailer that's off to the side of the gate.
Cammie is going to put 2 fingers in her mouth and whistle.
And whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Door bangs open. You hear a shh, the fuck you want?
We're on the other side of the fence, so we haven't trespassed yet. We've got trash.
Big, greasy dude in a jean jumpsuit sort of trundles down the stairs. He still has a shotgun in his hand. He's looking at you like he's half tired and mostly suspicious.
Hi.
Hours started 7 in the morning.
Would I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I could bet about $200 that business hours might be right now. And she's just going to kind of waggle her eyebrows a little bit.
He looks at you, puts the shotgun over his shoulder. Y'all got 30 minutes. Don't fuck up my junk.
We brought more junk to make your junk nicer.
I said what I meant.
Also, we're going to be looking for like a car. General direction of
That'll be an extra 200.
Oh, that's going to come close to tapping me for the month, but okay.
Right. 30 minutes. Don't fuck up my junk. I'll go unlock the gate. Be right back.
Cammie's gonna rifle into her pockets and pull out 8 $50 bills.
You just carry that shit with you in New York City.
It's in my spider satchel. Who's gonna go in there?
I don't know.
And she's gonna pull out. She's gonna pull out her hand, and there's a couple of really big cockroaches on her hand. They keep everything safe, and as long as I give them a Twinkie, they don't go after my food.
Gross.
They're cockroaches. I'm part of cockroaches' brood. I wouldn't say gross about a rat.
Yeah, well, rats are cool.
Well, so are cockroaches.
She says, just kind of looking at the cockroaches.
You know what's cooler than both those things? Snakes.
I feel like we're all very biased here.
We could take a pack vote. Who votes for snakes?
Me.
Me too.
Who votes
Yep.
for not snakes?
Cammie raises her hand.
So does Bailey.
You connive.
Then we will resolve this like our ancestors. Fight to the death. I'll go first.
I yield.
Snakes are cooler. It has been decided.
Shit.
Nimi nods.
Way to go,
well,
Alpha.
Yeah, well, you know what? They may be cooler, but if you put a snake in a microwave, it's gonna die. These little guys, on the other hand.
Why are you microwaving animals?
I'm not. I'm just saying it's been proven on TV shows that a cockroach can survive being microwaved.
Why would you microwave a cockroach?
You're hungry.
Well, most people view these guys as pests. I, on the other hand, know the grace and beauty that these things. Oh God! It flew in my face.
See, everyone's a badass till you realize the cockroach has wings.
On to finding car.
Yeah, where'd that dude go?
I don't know. Maybe he's looking the other way. We should just move on.
$20 says he took Cammie's money and ditched us.
I haven't handed her the money yet.
Oh.
It's still roach money.
The guy comes back.
So, gonna open that gate there. Big guy.
It's unlocked.
All right.
You got 30 minutes.
She'll give him $200.
He stands there and he kind of looks at her.
Other half is when we come back out without shotgun shell or shotgun pellets in any of our asses.
And with a car.
And
You
with a
know,
car.
he could just murder us and loot our bodies.
I mean,
I ain't gonna do that. I don't want the trouble.
see, this guy's all right. Do you like Twinkies?
Am I an American?
I just wanted to make sure. I don't ever like to assume anything. And she'll reach down into her spider satchel. She'll shake the box off a few times just to make sure that there's nothing crawling on it. And then she'll pull out an entire box of unopened Twinkies.
45 minutes.
I like this guy. He's smart.
Nimi nods.
And Cammie will begin to swagger into the junkyard with 2 bags of trash, one over each shoulder.
All right.
So first things first, gotta find the trash heap.
Pretty obvious where the trash heap is.
Cammie is going to bring the bags to the trash heap.
It's fucking everywhere.
She's gonna go to the biggest, most pronounced pile, most prestigious, and monolithic pile of trash.
That'll be directly in the center.
And she will sort of stand in front of it, knowing that they're in the Tellurian. She is simply going to hold up the trash bags and set them down, and she will infuse them with the point of gnosis, and then set them into the trash heap themselves, and offer a courteous bow, and then rock on devil horns.
Okay.
Trash heap, we've come looking for a car to be the vessel for the totem of General Lee. While we deliberate what kind of car we get, we hope that you will give us the proper sign of which broken down husk we should choose. We ask you no more and no less than this.
Give me a charisma expression roll.
Okay. I have 2 successes.
You hear tink, 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 as you see a hubcap start to bounce off of the hill of trash to the north. And it bounces off the hill and it begins to roll like really fast to the north.
Follow that hubcap.
Nimi follows that hubcap.
Chase the hubcap.
Heck yes.
And as we're running, isn't this a little on the nose? Us chasing the hubcap.
The meta's not lost on me. Let's just go with it for now.
Right. Just want to make sure anyone else saw the irony.
Did you guys see that movie, Rubber? What if it's like that?
You mean like the killer tire that just kept rolling?
Uh-huh. Maybe
No.
we've awakened a great power here.
Oh,
Sounds like a
hopefully.
cinematic classic.
I'd pay
Right?
money to see it.
Either way, it'll be exciting.
So, what kind of car are we choosing, guys?
Big.
We'll know when we find it.
Something big, something war riggy?
Yes.
Maybe like a broken down semi?
No.
Yes.
Broken down
Semi,
semi.
Semi, though. We got to be able to move it. Like on the road and shit.
If it's big enough, things move out of the way.
She's not wrong.
It's got to be fast.
The hubcap keeps rolling. And you hear a ting and a sort of that noise when a bowl falls on the floor. Like an aluminum bowl falls on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys get there, and there is a shell. It's up on cinder blocks, but there is a shell of a very wide truck. It's not a semi. If you had to guess, it'd be like a Ford 250.
Dually? A dually, 4 tires in the back.
Yes.
Cammie crosses her arms and looks at it. Well, it's not a semi, but I believe that is a dually, which means this is a diesel engine.
The windows are broken. There's a whole bunch of tags on it. Its defining feature, though, is there's a characterized rat head on the front driver's side in spray paint.
It's a sign.
Cool.
It's perfect.
Okay, that's on the nose.
We can add more to it. It's already got a rat. We can put a snake and a cockroach on it too.
Well, no, what I meant is, we were looking for a sign, and she points at the literal sign.
I mean, you asked.
I
don't
did.
It's to understand colloquialisms.
Normally they're a little bit more enigmatic than that. This is a refreshing change of pace. I like it.
You're dealing with Bomnars. Just saying.
That's racist.
No, it's not.
That's tribist.
That's racist.
He's gonna walk up to the truck. She's gonna take a breath, and she is gonna put her hand onto the painted rat head and listen to see if she hears anything.
You hear the sound of an engine revving. But the engine doesn't rev. It sounds very much like a diesel engine. And a diesel engine that has quite a few hundred horses behind it.
I won't know for sure until I hear the horn.
Ancestor's fire is going to sneak up behind Cammie and right in her ear go, squeak, squeak. What are you listening for?
Listening for the horn.
You don't hear a horn, just touching
Probably
it
broken.
gives you an engine.
Is there even a horn on it yet? I think we gotta put it.
Let's go. Look, pop the hood.
I hear a diesel engine at least. And she'll look into the cab and look for the hood release lever.
It's there. It's right under. It's to the left and under the steering wheel.
She's going to grab it, and she's just going to say to herself, please do not break. And she'll pull it.
You hear tunk.
I asked for one thing. Just one thing. See if you can't get the front end open.
Try to get the hood open.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a dexterity crafts. This is a beat up truck. Because I know you have crafts mechanics.
Yep. Nope. The ones cancel out.
Nope.
Can I try?
Jesus.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Can I do
Okay,
the
Dex
teamwork
craft.
against Bailey?
What was what? What?
Can we do teamwork?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, sure.
The Ragabasher on the case.
Yay!
And if all else fails, we could always do open seal.
We don't put random capitals on there.
This is what happens when you make fun of cockroach.
They got 3 successes.
Plus an additional 4.
Woo!
7 successes.
It clunks open.
She'll offer a high five to Nimi.
Nimi's gonna jump up and slap her hand.
Woo! Teamwork.
All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, is that? She's gonna reach her hand in there.
Okay, what are you reaching for?
She's gonna slowly pull the hand out. And she's gonna throw a dead raccoon at Cammie.
Cammie's going to spend a rage to dodge out of that.
I'd almost say gain a rage for getting a dead raccoon thrown at you, but that's okay.
Combat.
Cammie's just going to throw up her arms, like sashay her ass out of the way, and just be like, "The actual fuck!"
It looked lonely. It needed a friend.
Why would it need me as a friend? I don't do roadkill.
You kill it, we
Well,
grill it.
la-di-da.
Besides, if we were going to eat roadkill, it would have to be like a possum to fit the stereotype.
Anyway, so what's everybody else doing?
Checking the engine just to see how broken it is. What do I need for that?
You have crafts mechanics, right?
Crafts haven't specialized. Yay.
What?
It isn't specialized, but yeah, it would be towards. I know it would be towards.
Whenever you buy crafts, it has to be specialized.
Yeah.
I thought we had covered that. I guess not. But if it's going into mechanics, then
it is.
Just we'll change that.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, give me an intelligence crafts.
Okay.
Hey, not to ragabash too hard, you guys. Did anyone bring any tools?
I think that's 2 successes.
Yes, 2 successes. It's beat up. It's not gonna move out of here without some help.
Can I use Trash's treasure to get it out of here, or would that like in some way corrupt its purpose?
Yeah, no.
Damn.
You got missing belts, you got cracked belts, you got vents that are cracked, your radiator's busted. You can see the cylinder, the cylinders are rusted. You haven't even been able to check the spark plugs.
Where are the spark plugs are gone?
I would have imagined they are under whatever that mess of corrosion is.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna need to pull the engine apart. I'm sure there's got cracked heads in there.
Can we do that in 45 minutes?
Hell
no.
We're gonna have to get this thing towed out of here.
Yeah.
I will be right back. You guys can discuss amongst yourselves for a second.
Damn, I wish we still had that helicopter. We could take it out of here in style.
Do you think it would respond if we found a junked helicopter and fix it?
This isn't the... No.
But I like the way you're thinking. Next next thing we bring to life, the spirit of, what was that 80s show? Nighthawk? I don't remember.
Airwolf?
Yes, perfect, she says. Bailey hasn't seen a
Werewolf
lot of
definitely
TV.
sounds cooler than Nighthawk.
Yes, and it's on the nose as well.
So, I was
Ooh,
gonna
next deed
suggest
name for you.
callers- What?
I said that's the next deed name for you.
Airwolf.
Yes.
MD. Nimi rubs her chin as if thinking.
I mean, who wouldn't want a jet-powered helicopter? And I bet if you mention that to Hank, like, he'll start building it.
I wonder how our buddy's doing.
That's a good question. So, we met this guy on our way to South Africa named Hank. And
He let me use his bazooka to blow up a shark man.
Awesome.
yeah,
Right?
I don't know why those sharks were so angry at us. We weren't really doing anything. We weren't even fishing. We were just trying to cross the water, and they were all like, "Rawr."
I mean, they're dead now, so it's not our problem.
Sharks do what sharks do.
Not going to go swimming in the ocean anytime soon, just to be safe.
All right. So what do you guys decided to do?
We're gonna call. Cammie is gonna call her kinfolk and see if they can arrange to have a tow truck, preferably if they can get anybody with a sort of a set friendly persuasion to come and tow this sucker back
What's
to
your folk rating?
my kinfolk rating. I believe is 2.
I'll give it to you. Especially if you use it in conjunction with somebody else's kinfolk.
Looking at Bailey.
I do have kinfolk.
So
How
I will
much
give it
kinfolk
to
would
you.
we have if we all smashed all of our kinfolk together?
I have
In like a
2.
weird kinfolk vaged.
Just make them feel all awkward. You all hang out together now.
You're all friends now because we're Guru and we say so.
Oh, I have it at 1.
I got 2.
No, but with Cammie and Bailey's kinfolk together, yeah, you can sort something out.
All right, so now all we got to do is push this thing out of here before 45 minutes is up.
I mean, you give them the address, they can be there and get it out.
Oh,
Is
okay.
what I'm saying.
Then that's what we'll do.
Yeah. They give you weird looks when they get there. And as you guys are leaving, Billy Bob Shotgun is standing by the gate, looking expectantly at Cammie.
Cammie has the 4 other 50s in her hand, rolled up.
Takes his hand out.
Thanks for doing business.
Nimi's gonna slip him her phone number and make a little call me gesture.
He smiles and winks. And
Yeah.
you guys have your you guys have your car.
Sweet.
So, how the hell are we gonna drop this thing in the middle of Central Park?
I would suggest not.
I was thinking more in the
I don't have the common sense merit.
Fair enough.
How about we do it in the back lot behind my building, you know, where Bailey has room to also park her Winnebago?
I guess.
And we can store all the tools in Bailey's Winnebago.
Yeah, that works.
And so Cammie will ask the kinfolk to please drive them back to her building and help them get this this heap into the back lot.
They do. They get into the back lot. You now have a car.
And
It's a
Cammie
beat
is
up junker of a car, but you have a car.
so Cammie is going to pull out her mirror,
Yes.
and she is going to attempt to cross the Umbra or the gauntlet.
Okay.
The
We're
Umbra.
in the middle of the city here, so it's going to be 7.
I know. She's just gonna look back
Y'all
at the
be
others.
prepared now.
If I get stuck, don't try and come in and get me right away. Get help. But if I don't fuck this up, I can lead you through. Oh, thank God. 2 successes.
Okay, so you guys can follow your Therage through.
Let's do
if you
it.
wish. So y'all
Okay.
follow your Therage through.
And they look at the Umbra reflection of the car.
And it's there. The Umbra reflection is there. Doesn't look as beat up as it is in the Tellurian, but it's still pretty beat up.
Nimi's gonna activate spirit speech and go, "Hi."
There's a deep rumbling voice that sounds almost like a train horn. You know, one of the train horns that you can actually install on a car, and you hear "yo."
Cammie, it's talking.
It is talking. Hey, buddy. We're the pack of chucklefuck Garu that are hoping to seek your patronage. We're gonna work on you. Build you up into a monster of a machine.
Nimi hugs the car.
You see its side mirrors wiggle, almost like its ears kind of going back and forth.
So I take it you like? You're good with the deal?
Yup.
Just gonna turn to the other two. We're good. We have a totem.
Sweet.
Man. Awesome. Can't every spirit be this straightforward?
Well, you know how some tribes just love their enigmas. And wait a minute, aren't you like all... Isn't your tribe all about the deeper mysteries of spirits anyway?
No. We just know everything.
She's gonna look at... She's gonna look at Ancestor's Fire for confirmation on that one.
As she says, "We just know everything." The headlights flicker a bit.
He agrees.
Well, she's half right. We do know everything, and we try to find the deeper mysteries and things.
There is no try, only succeed. That's the Uktena motto.
That's not the kind of motto at all, actually. That's actually a Star Wars quote. Isn't it?
They
Close
stole
enough.
it from us.
George
I didn't
Lucas
realize.
is actually a member of your tribe. I didn't know that.
Do or do not. There is no try.
He's a
Comes
Uktena
from the car.
kinfolk.
Thank you, General.
Man, our totem comes with movie trivia. I think we won.
When it
Nimi
comes to the
can
game of
test
pack
the
totems, yes.
car and see if it has like an old DVD player in it. You know, the kind that's like on the roof of the car.
In this thing.
Out of character. We won't go into how that quote is absolutely about absolutes, but that's okay.
Yoda was trying to tell us something.
So, I don't want to put anybody on the spot here, but now that we're officially under General E, maybe we decide on a different name?
Yeehaw!
I was
And then
gonna
Smith-
go with the Dykes of Hazzard, but we have a dude now.
The headlights flicker again.
Well, we have to pick something that pays homage to our totem, defines who we are, both in skill and purpose, and it's got to be badass.
Is there a rank below general?
Lots of them.
I mean, like the one right below it.
Lieutenant Colonel.
That's kind of a mouthful.
But you could be Lieutenant Colonel Cammie. And then what goes under that?
Colonel.
Wait. Okay. So
Colonel
then we
Bailey.
have Colonel Bailey. What's under that?
Major, I want to say.
So we can have Major Ancestor's Fire. And then
How
what's
about
under that?
What about Major Fire?
Major Fire. Yeah.
Actually, I might be getting this wrong. It might be Brigadier General, then Lieutenant Colonel, then Colonel. So it would be like General, Brigadier General, Major, or no, General, Major General. Jesus, it's been so long since I've had to do this. Be my little general. Brigadier General, Major General, Lieutenant General, General is the highest. So General Lee, then Lieutenant General, Brigadier General, Major General, and Major.
So Brigadier Bailey, Major Fire, and Major Nimi?
What's under Major?
Captain?
I think, yeah.
She shrugs. I'll be Omega. I have a punchable face. Do I have a punchable face? She looks at Ancestor's Fire.
You have a very punchable face.
Yeah, so it works.
Now that we've got our titles squared away, I had an idea. Anybody here like AC/DC?
Yeah, sure.
There's a bear shit in the woods.
I was thinking maybe we could identify ourselves as Shoot to Thrill.
Sounds like the name of a porno. I'm in.
I've heard worse things.
Major Fire?
Fuck it, why not?
Cammie's gonna offer out her fist to the group.
Oh, fist bump that.
Oh,
She'll
fist bump.
And thus Shoot the Thrill was born. And unless anybody's got anything else,
I don't.
I think this is a good place to end our scene. So thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, ST, for STing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time on another episode of Rage Across New York.